Good 11 o'clock. Oh my gosh, it is 11 o'clock. I slept in today, as evidenced by the fact that all I did was rebraid my hair instead of putting it in pigtails. Plus, it's kind of crazy. So, good morning. It is Monday. Happy Monday. I hope everyone had a great first weekend in December. It's hard to believe it's December 4th already. Speaking of which, I need to flip around my advent calendar. There we go. My mom yells at me because she says I'm counting down Christmas wrong, but I'm actually using the Bronner's countdown. So today is 20 days because they are actually more like counting down to, they do like the hours and the days. So it's like 20 days and so many hours till Christmas. So I think they actually go for midnight. So that's what they're counting down to, is midnight. So that's why it's 20 days for me and like 21 days for everybody else. But good morning. We had some progress at our house, at our apartment yesterday. You know, it's not the fact that my snowflakes are finally staying on the wall. No, the progress is that my mom went down yesterday and got out her and my brother's tree. So this tree is up. My mom fluffed it. I will probably refluff it when I put the ornaments on tomorrow because that is what I will do. I am the family decorator. My mom actually said this yesterday. She likes it when I fluff out the tree because my trees always look fluffier. And I don't know how that happened because I've only been doing it for like 3 years. So our tree, the family tree is up. It's more my mom and my brother's tree because there are other ornaments going there because I have too many. But hers is pre-lit, not my favorite choice for a tree. But this is about the height I want my tree. It's right here. That's how big I would like my tree to be. So that tree is up. My mom made chocolate chip cookies. They were delicious and awesome. So we've got some Christmas in the living room now, and tomorrow will really be Christmas because I'm going to ask my brother to help me haul out Christmas decorations from downstairs. Oh, I know it fell. 2 things fell. My jingle bells. And my naughty and nice sign. I should be glad nothing else fell. I can't close my door all the way because of the sign. So tomorrow my plan is to get up, ask my brother to help me haul up Christmas decorations, and then get us started decorating around the tree tomorrow afternoon. So we can have it decorated before my mom comes home, because that's something I always like to do. Is like, hey mom, ta-da! And I turn on the tree right before she gets home so she can see it and be like, oh! The funny thing is I wonder if we're going to lose my brother's stealth bomber. A couple years ago, like 2 or 3 years ago, my brother got an ornament which is the stealth bomber that the Air Force has, because he has often said that if he was going to go into a branch of the military, he would choose the Air Force because of their cybersecurity program. So we went to Bronner's one year and they found a stealth bomber, which my brother and I easily recognize because of our family's military history. We've had family in the Air Forces and we see the stealth bomber a lot because they fly on TV for like the parades and stuff like that. So we've seen the stealth bomber as our favorite. So he got the stealth bomber. We put it on the Christmas tree one year and I was filming the tree of all the ornaments and I could not find the stealth bomber. It literally and I'm like, where did it go? So we have actually put, much like my pickle, we have put the stealth bomber on the tree and not been able to find it. I'm like, wow, it really is a stealth bomber. So, but that is on top for tomorrow, decorating my mom and my brother's tree, which I enjoy. My brother not so much, but I always bring out my embroidery floss with me because one year my brother lost, like a hook or something broke for one of his ornaments, so I grabbed some embroidery floss because when all 6 strands are tied together, it's actually really strong, and I rigged a hook out of embroidery floss. Just another one of my many Christmas hacks. If you don't have a Christmas ornament hook and you need one, I should have done that with the rocking horse this year. It didn't even occur to me, but embroidery floss, it's awesome. So everything's great, except everything was not so great yesterday. We skipped church. The reason being is that it's becoming more, I love going to Our Savior, I said this before, but it's becoming more and more uncomfortable to go to this church because our current pastor and our deacon, their attitude, the way they talk, actually reminds us of the pastor at the old church I went to, the church I was born in, baptized, and confirmed in. our pastor there had kind of the same attitude as them, and it's not a great attitude. It is very kind of narrow-minded, and I don't want to say bigoted, but it is. And so, and my family, and these guys are Trump supporters, and I don't hold it against Trump supporters if you are a Trump supporter, but these guys are very much, they offend my mom, and this should not be happening at church. My mom does not believe in political activism in church unless you're just praying for the president and just not saying the name. But so we have been avoiding that church more since the new pastor came, because it just smacks of this pastor we had when I was younger. And this is the pastor who turned my brother off organized religion altogether, who got upset at my parents because my parents were going to send us to Christian schools, but they couldn't because of my speech impediment, because they would have had to pay for the therapy, which can be expensive. So we went to public schools, and when I was in high school, they did tour around with the idea of sending me away to seminary school. Seminary school was in Saginaw, and my parents were not comfortable with that. So I did not go to Christian school, and they were going to send me to Mankato, to the Synods College, and then change their mind because there were no scholarships for my degree I was pursuing at the time, and it was majorly expensive. And then, so he didn't like that, and then when I changed my major from elementary education to graphic design because I couldn't do the higher math, he got mad because he didn't think that was right. So we're very scared. We're very worried. So we've kind of been avoiding it. My mom wants to go Methodist. I'm like, I don't want to be Methodist. I've actually told my parents this. If I couldn't be Lutheran, I would convert to Catholicism, because next to Lutheranism, that's the faith I feel most comfortable with. Like, I love my faith, I love God, but I need to have a church to go to. It's like my weekly reset button. So that is why when I go up to the island, if I'm lucky and get to go up to the island, I'll just start attending St. Anne's. Which makes my funny story, I don't know if I mentioned this. I went up to St. Anne's once. I was able to get there for one service, and it was during the high tourism season, and I went to the second service. I was so busy, I literally stood out on the deck in front of the church, and so I could barely hear the sermon, I could barely hear the songs, I couldn't really sing along, but it was nice, it felt good. I still kicked myself because I reached into my wallet to get change for the offering, and I had a pressed penny, and I put that in the offering. Whoops. But they came around with communion, and I wasn't expecting it. The lady just goes, here you go, and gives me the communion wafer. I'm like, okay, and I eat it, and I cross myself, because I do cross myself. And then quickly, I don't remember, I called my brother, or I texted my brother, I asked it, am I going to hell? I just had communion at St. Anne's, and I'm not Catholic. So right now my mom's interested in looking for a different church. I'm kind of with her, but I want to wait till after Christmas so we can at least go to the Christmas Eve service, because last year it was just a carol sing-along, and I think that's what it's just going to be this year, which is nice. But we skipped church yesterday, so my mom decided she was going to clean the kitchen, get it all nice. We went to clean the microwave and discovered that the paint on the inside of the microwave was coming off, exposing the metal. So we had to go, so unhappily, especially for my mom, we had to go out and get a new microwave, which is an expense we can't have right now. So we had to get a new microwave yesterday. It wasn't fun, but we went and got one, and then we went to Dollar Tree, and I ended up buying my mom a bottle of Faygo because she needed pop. So I don't need pop. I have a 24-pack of Diet Pepsi. I have a 24-pack of Diet Dr. Pepper. No, I have a 12-pack of Diet Pepsi, a 12-pack of Diet Dr. Pepper, and a 24-pack of Diet Pepsi. And I've started drinking that ice water more, so I'm not drinking the pop that much. In fact, I don't think I've had pop for like 3 or 4 days. No, I take that back. I got some pop the other night when we went, and Thursday we met my mom. I got pop then, but that was like the first thing of pop I had in almost like 4 days. So I have been kind of being good and not drinking a lot of pop and substituting with water instead. So, but I do miss pop. I'm actually going to have a can today. So today on tap for me, I am cleaning my room. Well, mostly I'm just going to dust and vacuum my room, vacuum the living room, make my bed, obviously, which I don't know what it is, but I changed the bed sheets on my bed, and I've been sleeping so much better. So it's like, good night. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm up. Like, literally, I will, like last night, the last thing I remember listening to my Attack of the Clones CD was the droid getting into Padme's room, and that's the last thing I remember is them running in and yanking, cutting the bugs in half, and then I wake up and I'm like, I missed the rest of it. What happened? No, I know what happens. This is the last thing I remember before I fell asleep, and I fell asleep and I conked out good. I didn't even wake up, but my mom went to work, and I usually do, so I was just like, good night. Wait, what happened? So I've been sleeping better now, which is good, because when we first moved into the city, I slept horribly, and I do not sleep good in the city. Like going up to Mackinac and Marquette, even though on Mackinac I was sleeping on a couch on a love seat, I still slept amazingly awesome because there was no noise, there was no traffic, there was no nothing. I don't like the sound of traffic, and here it's worse because we're on a major street and there's a highway, so I don't like the traffic, but I slept really good, so I think it's the seats. Or I think it's December. I always sleep better in the winter, so. Other than that, cleaning that's on tap for today. Get some lunch. Probably play Pokemon a little bit. I got so frustrated last night playing Pokemon Ultra Moon because I finally made it to the first grand tile, the Kahuna Hala, and it took me, I felt like, forever to beat him. I think it took me like 5 or 6 tries. I was getting frustrated, and I like playing Pokemon because it's a break from Old Republic where I do get frustrated when I'm doing the boss battles. And especially the Emperor and First Son. Oh my gosh, I don't like fighting them! And so I was doing that, and it got me so frustrated I wanted to cry, and then finally I beat him. I'm like, finally! So yay! I am working away at it. It's definitely, Pokemon Ultra Moon is definitely, the Pokemon Sun Moon games actually definitely add this layer of the fact that usually you just get, like, it's really easy just to get a set group, but it's so hard. So I'm just trying to work my way through it. I decided I love my Growlithe, but when I get to Walla Cave, I'm getting a Sandlet because that's fire and poison. And I have, I got Smoochum for Ice and Psychic. I have my Popplio, and I have decided that at some point I am just going to, I don't know if I'm going to evolve my Pikachu into a Raichu. I want to keep my Pikachu. The problem is my Pikachu isn't a dual. It's just straight up electric. Just like I want to keep my Rockruff that I got that's going to evolve into Dusk-Lyca-Rock once I get the hack figured out where I have to change the time so I'm not playing at like 5:30 in the morning. It's just ground, but I want to keep it. So, no, it's rock, but I really want to keep it. The problem is, in that case, I need them to learn moves. Like, I would need my Rockruff to learn moves that are ground type, so I can use it for both ground and rock. I'm not sure how feasible that is, but that's what I need to do. If I can't, then I have to get a Mudbray, which I still might go ahead and get a Mudbray and just get rid of Pikachu or something, but I don't know. I really like Mudbray. I've never played with a Rockruff before. I've never really had a rock-type Pokemon, so this is interesting for me. So, and then after I play Pokemon, wrap up the island, I'm actually going to do nothing but write. Take a break for dinner and then write some more till 8 o'clock because my goal is to get my my rewrite of the Deserter, which is called Taking a Different Path. I want to get that written and posted no later than tomorrow so that it is up, because I want to get the interlude for that chapter posted sometime this week or early next week, and then I'm going to take a few days, give myself like 1 or 2 days off, and then pour myself into writing my rewrite of Lightsaber Lost titled This Weapon Is Your Life, because that's all I keep hearing in my head, and just get that out and have that out and posted no later than Friday, December 22nd, so that I can take the 23rd to from December 23rd to January 2nd off and have almost 10 days where I'm not writing, which will be bad because I probably will write, because I'll probably write during Christmas movies and stuff like that, and probably work on the chapter outline, because I already know, Crossing Battlefields, the episode-based chapters alone, are going to be over 100 chapters. Throw in all the interludes, and I'm looking at a story that's going to be almost over 200 chapters. I actually posted a poll for a week or so asking my readers, would you like me to divide this story up? Because at the time, it was looking like it was going to be a grand total of over 100 chapters. Now looking like it's going to be over 200 chapters, including intro, prologue, epilogue, everything. I'm like, the story is going to take me probably almost 2 years to write. So I'm like, would you like me just to divide it up? So we have Clone Wars Year 1, Clone Wars Year 2, Clone Wars Year 3. How about something like that? And they're like, no, keep it together. I'm like, okay. This story is going to be immensely long. I can't believe I still have people reading it. Especially since the episode-based chapters are on average about 12,000 words. And that's if I don't include like any free-form writing, anything I add. I just stick to the scenes. That's insane. So, Deserter is probably going to be just over 13,000 words. So, that's on tap today, just writing like crazy so I can get the story out. It doesn't help that tomorrow I do plan on decorating my mom's tree. It also doesn't help that Thursday I am going out with my dad and my brother to the Gardens Walk. And it doesn't help that also Thursday, another of my favorite holiday shows that they air on ABC this time of year, the Great American Baking Show, I think it's Baking Show, Baking Championship, whatever, is set to premiere Thursday at 9 p.m. And my other favorite show, The Great Christmas Light Fight, is premiering tonight at 8. I think that's 2 hours. So I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm excited because one of the houses they showed had a Darth Vader that moved. I'm like, me want. So, it's insane. And I think at this point I might just keep the tinsel frames on my posters because they were a pain to get up. The problem is I will need to buy another garland because before they take all the Christmas decorations away, because I will need to get another one for the Last Jedi poster. The official Last Jedi poster. The Last Jedi will be the first one where I get both the teaser and the movie poster. But with the teaser, I'm thinking about, I don't know, I might move the teaser. I'm not sure. But I got the teaser poster because it's cool, so I might move it. My aunt once told me to put posters over my bed, so I'm like, hey! I might actually move my poster over there. Also, I'm planning at some point to steal my mom's chair so I can put my Rex Max up on my wall. So, it is just insane. It's just another boring, lazy day, and Brick and 3PO fell over. Oh, no, I knocked him over yesterday. And I never put them back up, so. I'm going to get going so I can clean my room and have, well, probably at this point, I should dust. I might skip vacuuming today and do vacuuming tomorrow after we redecorate the tree. So I think I'm just going to dust today and make my bed and play some games because I'm already hungry. So I'm going to get going, you guys. Stay safe, stay sane today. I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Quick vid to go with the one I already shot today. I got a package today. It's not my Her Universe stuff. I don't know when that hasn't shipped yet, but it was my ornament. I told you guys a couple of weeks ago that I got a that I ordered the 2017 Christmas holiday ornament from Disney Movie Rewards, of which I'm a member and I'm proud of, and it came today, and it's a lot bigger and it's actually prettier than I thought. So I'm gonna try to go over here in the light. So here it is, the 2017 Disney Movie Rewards member ornament. It is the rose from Beauty and the Beast. On the back it says Happy Holidays. So I just showed this to my mom. My mom thinks it is so pretty and cute. It is amazing. It's so pretty. I'm so happy. I actually thought this was going to be smaller. It is a lot bigger than I thought, and actually it's really, really pretty. Also, I'm going to surprise my mom. This was in it. It's Olaf. My mom thinks it's cute, so I am going to cut it up for her and put it on her wall. So yeah, so my ornament came today, so that means I only have one package I'm waiting on. It is my Her Universe package, and that should be the pin, which I highly doubt will be one of the signed ones. So I don't think I got the pin, but it will be my shirt, which I am really excited about because the shirt they put out in honor of Carrie Fisher and I really wanted this shirt when it came out. Now I'm just trying to find it so I can show you guys what the shirt is. Her Universe Apparel. That is not what I wanted. Why did it take me to Hot Topic? I understand she sells her stuff on Hot Topic, but I wanted the official site because I don't think the shirt I can get on Hot Topic. Go away. Go away. Tops, plus sizes. Hi. Okay, where is it? I nearly got the one that says R2D2 is my hair, and I'm like, I think that might be going a little overboard. I already have R2D2 socks, and R2D2 purse, and a jacket with R2D2 on it, so I went with, this is the shirt I ordered. It's probably really bad. There we go. That's the shirt I ordered, and I got it in a 3X, and hopefully that's not going to be too big. I don't think it will because I'm going to decorate. But that's what I am waiting on from Her Universe is that shirt that says Self-Rescuing Princess. And again, all the proceeds go to an organization that is helping to combat the stigma associated with mental health, with mental illness, and also trying to wipe mental illness all off the charts altogether. So that's one of the reasons I like it. My brother, I showed him that shirt the first time. He's like, it's not true. She's not a self-rescuing princess. I go, yeah, she kind of is a self-rescuing princess. I mean, when Han and Luke went to get her off the Death Star, she was the one who found a way to get them out of a jam. And she was the one who choked Jabba to death. So, yeah, she is a self-rescuing princess. Take that. She's my favorite. So I'm going to go for the night. It's 5 o'clock. It is almost time for dinner. I am so proud of myself. I got so much writing done today. I think I only have like 10 minutes left in the episode to cover, so I'm really, really proud of myself. So I'm going to get going. Once again, I'm sending you all lots of love, hugs, and prayers, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.